From the attack release that is Dokken with the Kiss of Death, and I want to congratulate Demon for how perceptive she is about playing that song. She says, I bet you he's going to parlay this into an AIDS-related story. And that is absolutely true.
All right.
Right there in Toledo, Ohio, just 117 miles to the west of you.
Mm-hmm.
A married man accused of not telling his longtime girlfriend that he was HIV positive was charged with murder after the woman died of AIDS.
Oh, sorry. Was that inappropriate?
No, but I kind of wanted you to do your Jim Norton impression. It was murder.
It was murder.
Exactly. So the law is cracking down on these people with these life-threatening diseases.
Yeah.
That they're totally aware that they have them and they're out there fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
And doing it without notifying their respective, partner.
Mm-hmm.
A judge on Tuesday said bond at $1.5 million.
Wow, that's a lot of bond on a cock.
Yeah. For Ronald Murdoch, who was indicted last week for the February death of the 51-year-old Kimberly Klumper.
Kimberly Klumper?
No, Klemper, Klempner.
Klempner?
Yes.
Sounds like she could have been part of that toilet story.
Exactly. Murdoch, 51 of Toledo, Ohio, who also is charged with felonious assault. A message seeking comment on the accusations was left with his attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Murdoch and Klempner had unprotected sex when he knew he was HIV positive.
How tragic.
But he did not tell her.
He might have forgot.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Just trying to help him out.
They were involved in a 5-year relationship.
Okay.
A police report said Murdoch's wife discovered that Murdoch and Klempner were having an affair and told Klempner that Murdoch was HIV positive. Oh, by the way, while you're fucking my husband, just so you know, he's got HIV.
Ha ha. You know what? I felt bad for the woman until you told me she was a cheater. Now I feel good. Way to go, Murdy. That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, that's kind of funny because I was reading some of the comments after the story,
mm-hmm.
and there are people out there with that mindset that, well, the wages of sin is death.
Well, I don't know that I would go biblical on it here.
Well, a lot of people did, though.
I would just go with the simple thought of, you're a whore. You're fucking a married dude, so fuck you. I hope you do die.
And she did.
Good.
But now the guy's going to jail because of it.
Okay, 2 for 1.
Mm-hmm. By the time she found out, and by the time everything was said and done, it was way too late, said Josh Klempner, her son.
Mm-hmm.
His mother's death certificate listed the cause of death as AIDS.
Oof.
So he basically gave her the kiss of death.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. She would have done anything for that man, Josh Klempner said.
Yeah.
And for him to come out in the beginning and tell her that was going on was not right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he told her that, hey, by the way, I'm HIV positive, she said, fuck that, I'm not having an affair with you.
Maybe before that news came out, maybe the thought of, hey, by the way, I'm married, should have maybe chased her off.
Well, maybe she already knew that.
Yeah, of course she did. She's a fucking whore.
Yeah.
Now she's a dead whore.
Right.
Which is how they need to be.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, dead whore.
But you have no problem going to a truck stop and getting a lot lizard.
No, not at all. What's different?
It's funny where your moral boundaries lie.
It's completely different, Neely.
So if that lot lizard was married and you had your dick in her mouth, that was not a problem?
Oh, I wouldn't do the married one.
How would you know?
Who?
How would you know?
Well, if I knew. Could this guy had 5 years to know?
Well, what I'm saying to you though is you said that if he was married or she was married and she's a whore and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm asking
I have different rules for every situation.
I just want to understand the situation.
Yeah. When it's my dick, it's allowed to come.
Oh.
Anybody else's, they got to fucking follow a moral code.
Exactly.
Don't you know this?
Ohio is among a large group of states that have HIV criminal laws. Were you aware of this?
No.
Now you know, which generally makes it a crime to expose other to HIV or to fail to disclose your HIV positive status.
Well, now that I know that it's a crime, I'm sure that stops people.
Yeah. A growing number of advocacy groups and health experts have pushed for states to modify or eliminate those laws.
Why?
Because it's just like, it's not fair, man.
You should be allowed to kill people with your dick.
Right. Most of the measures were enacted before antiviral therapies greatly reduced the risk of transmission and transformed HIV, the virus that causes AIDS, and what is now considered a manageable chronic medical condition.
Well, in that case.
Well, you don't need to go to jail because of that. They've learned how to treat it now.
Well, that seems fair then. Seems perfectly logical.
These are archaic laws. They were passed 20 years ago. They're old hat, man.
Look, Magic Johnson's still alive. Everybody fuck everybody.
Exactly.
It's fine.
By the way,
yeah.
If you want to waste an hour and 20 minutes,
okay.
Today, I was on Netflix.
Yeah.
There's a, what do you want to call it? It's not a cartoon. What do they call it? Animation?
Okay.
It's
Anime?
No, it's an animation type thing. You know, it's kind of like, what was that movie that was so popular back in the late 90s or early 2000s with Buzz Lightyear?
Toy Story.
Yeah. What do you call that style of movie?
Pixar movie?
Well, whatever it is. What do you call the characters? I mean, it's not really a cartoon, but it's not.
It's cartoon to me.
Is it a cartoon? Well,
digital cartoon, but
yeah, but cartoon to me is like Bugs Bunny.
All right.
It's not. That's a cartoon to me. But like Buzz Lightyear or whatever that they kind of like, is it like a digital whatever? Well, anyway, regardless of that, there's a movie on Netflix that I've seen pop up many times and I never watched it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to watch this because it said that this is a raunchy movie.
Okay.
And it's made by Seth Rogen.
Okay.
It's called Sausage Party.
Yeah, I watched it.
Did you watch it? A lot of cursing in that movie.
It was dumb and dirty.
It was stupid. It was a stupid movie, and it was just dirty.
Yeah, which I like the dirty part.
I know you did, because the whole time I watched this, I thought, Chris will love this movie.
I did. I didn't hate it. It was a little too dumb for me.
It was a dumb premise. It was food attacking people.
Yeah, it was dumb, but it was dirty. I like dirty.
But the thing I liked the most was the taco eating out that chick. that spicy Mexican taco eating that chick out.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Such a stupid movie. So if you want a dirty, adult-themed movie to watch and it's a cartoon,
yeah,
watch that stupid Sausage Party movie.
It is dumb, but it's funny. It's in a dirty, filthy way.
It is. It's a filthy movie.
Sure.
And then the other one that's really filthy that I've been watching, I watched the new season of it. F is for Family.
I've never even seen that.
Dude, you got to watch that. It's Bill Burr.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Lots of swearing in that one, too.
F is for Family?
Yes.
All right, I'll check it out.
The letter F.
Dude, I'm getting so behind on my TV, it ain't even funny.
Dude, F is for Family will crack you up. It's about a 70s family.
I'll check it out. I need something funny because I'm struggling to get through House of Cards. It's too serious.
Yeah. F is for Family. Just a lot of swearing.
Yeah. And didn't Orange is the New Black hit this week, too?
It did. And, oh, by the way,
yeah,
The Ranch comes out on the 16th. 16th, yeah.
Next week. And hopefully we'll get a full season of that.
Right.
Because isn't Danny Masterson like on his way to jail for kid touching or something?
I don't know the answer. I was not aware.
I'm looking forward. Dude, it's I was actually talking to Stephanie this week, and we were talking about TV that's coming out, and I told her that The Ranch, and she was like, "Oh, I hated that show." I was like, "How can you fucking hate that show?" And she's like, "Oh, it just seems like a dumb version of That 70s Show." I was like, "What are you watching? Did you think of a dumb version of That 70s Show?"
No, I thought, well, I think the most attractive part of that show for me, I mean, you know, the humor was pretty good, and I liked Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Because he's a wise ass. Mm-hmm. But the chicks.
Oh, yeah, Alicia Cuthbert and Kim Goss.
Yeah, both of those chicks.
Did I jerk off a lot to those two when that last
Holy
season
smokes,
was on.
both of those girls, they're both hot in their own way.
I have been fucking leaving cum all over this house since fucking the early days of 24 when Alicia Cuthbert first hit the scene. She's so goddamn hot.
Yeah,
isn't it funny? And she's not even the hot one on that show.
Not really, but they're like I said, they're both very hot in their own way.
She's hot, but Kim Goss, the one that plays the girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh dear God. Now that's one I would be a toilet slave for. I think I would. I'm going
to tag this section. Chris will be Kim Goss's toilet slave.
Please do. Please do. I fully admit that one. Oh, I would just love to be looking up into her puss and ass opening up.
Wow.
I would love to see that. She is fucking hot.
Quite the admission.
She's hot, dude.
Dude, I'm not. Again, you got me into The Ranch when it came on.
Yeah.
Then I watched the first 2 seasons, and the third season hits on June 16th.
Right.
But the thing is, I'm not really looking forward to the whole I'm pregnant deal.
No, because they're going to wreck it with fucking seeing her all fucked up.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But maybe they'll put Alicia Cuthbert as like a lifeguard or something. So she's like half naked for the whole show, or just have Ashton Kutcher banging her a bunch of times or something. Something. Maybe she could start fucking all 3 of those guys at once so we can just constantly see her naked. That would be fucking solid. Phil Ooze, I'd happily be Laura Prepon's toilet slave. That's another good one. Laura Prepon. Although I do not like her with the black hair. You know who that even is?
I don't know who that is.
She was the redhead on That 70s Show.
Okay.
And now she's on Orange is the New Black.
Right. Well, that other chick from That 70s Show, isn't she dead?
Yeah, the blonde.
Yeah, she's dead, right?
Yeah, she died.
Yeah.
Probably somebody fucked her when they knew they had AIDS. See, there's me watching The Ranch last summer. That's Nathan hit it on the head. That's me watching every episode of The Ranch.
Right. Pants down around the ankles.
Just jizz everywhere.
Exactly.
All over the computer.
Exactly.
Fucking remotes. I had to buy 14 new remotes in 13 episode season.
Sure.
Because they got all gooed up.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Well, if you haven't seen The Ranch, or if you haven't seen F is for Family, and you have Netflix, I recommend you watch both.
You gonna tell me you never jerked one time to the fucking ranch?
No.
Come on.
Nah. I mean, I thought those girls were hot. I mean, the one of the reasons I even watched the show is because both those girls are pretty hot.
How do you watch a show for hot chicks and not jerk off?
Well, they're not hot to the point to where it's like, I got to whip my dick out.
You're at home by yourself.
Nice.
What are you worried about? That the fucking gardener's gonna see you?
It's not. I don't think it's a matter of worrying about somebody seeing me. It's just like,
What would be hot enough for you to whip your dick out and jerk off to?
I don't know. I've never been like one of these guys who's got to watch porn and whip my dick out and jerk it.
Porn.
Well,
in
a
general,
video. I'm just saying video.
There's no chick that could do like a video scene where you'd be like, man, I got to think about what that would be like.
Nah, I prefer the real thing.
I understand. Everybody prefers the real thing. Jesus, that's like saying I prefer real sun to a tanning booth.
Right.
Of course you prefer the real thing, but sometimes the real thing's not there. Sometimes the only thing that's there is a fucking handful of olive oil and your cock.
Olive oil. Okay,
Whatever.
now you're raiding the kitchen cabinet.
Yeah, why not? I go for my Genco and I'm all set.
Well, again, you were married for 23, almost 24 years, so you got a lot of suppression to work out.
Boy, and if you think I didn't cut a hole in a ham or something at some point.
Nice.
23 years married to that fucking prude.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, I fucked a can of fucking applesauce. Whatever it took, man.
So
Just
good.
heat it up in the microwave for like 20 seconds or so, get a nice little warm feel to it so that it's like soft and gooey.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Jar of applesauce, small jar, not a big one.
There you go.
That's a lesson for you people.
Yeah, but the can, you can't put a can in the microwave.
A jar.
A jar.
A jar of applesauce.
All right.
Preferably plastic, in case you get carried away. You don't want to shard your dick up with
Yeah,
glass.
of course. This is Chris's version of American Pie.
That's right.
Instead of apple pie, it's applesauce.
Yeah, exactly. Applesauce. Dude, I'm telling you, applesauce does sort of feel like a fucking wet pussy. If you get it warm, if you put it in the micro, like the little jar of applesauce that they sell, not the big old fucking family pack size. I'm talking just a little jar.
I think you're really revealing way more than we want to know.
I don't care. You take that little jar, you put it in the microwave 20, maybe 25 seconds so that you get that combination of apple grit and moisture. And it sort of feels like a puss. Just a little bit. And you can kind of work that like a fleshlight until it's all over your fucking legs and stuff. It's fucking good.
Why don't you just get a fleshlight then?
Yeah, because I'd feel weird going into a store and buying it.
Get it online.
I'd rather just go to the grocery store and buy fucking applesauce.
Hey, what's that applesauce for? Well, I'm going to jerk my dick watching The Ranch tonight. The new season starts tonight. In fact, give me a second jar, will you? Because there's two hotties on that show.
I'm going to stick this jar of applesauce under me and do push-ups.
Right. Sir, you really enjoy applesauce? Well, The Ranch is coming on tonight, and I need 2 jars.
Sir, we can't sell you 60 jars of applesauce.
Right. You've depleted the stock.
Sir, could you go to another store?
Right. Nice.